Subbed or dubbed? That is a question that's come up a lot when people ask me, which way do I prefer watching Squid Game? And not just Squid Game. I mean, this applies to just basically everything that I watch. So let me give you my answer. I 100% prefer to watch shows with the subtitles. I prefer hearing the voices in Korean and German and Portuguese, Spanish, whatever. I just prefer the real thing. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about subbed versus dubbed, which is polarizing sort of topic because people are different. People like different things, and some people don't like reading the subtitles, and some people don't like watching somebody's mouth and the person is not talking just yet, or the person is talking but they're just not matching up the energy or the situation or whatever it is. Watching somebody's mouth and they're just not moving yet and their energy just doesn't match. I watched Squid Game with the subtitles, and 99 times out of 100, I will watch whatever it is that I'm watching in its original language. So with Squid Game, it was Korean. With Dark, Netflix, it was German. When I watch anime, if I started watching the anime in Japanese, I will stick to Japanese. If I started watching it with it in English, with the English voice actors, then I will prefer to stick with the English voice actors. I think it's a little bit different with anime because the voice actors are just reacting to the cartoon in front of them. So yeah, so that is a little bit different. But, you know, growing up in Brazil, when I was watching a lot of American shows, everything was dubbed. And I absolutely despised watching it that way. Because again, like I said before, the person's mouth would be talking and then the voice would not be matching the energy, or just, you know, the person would be done talking and they would still talk, or they would finish early. So it was done so poorly that it literally scarred me for life. I just love watching and hearing and feeling the emotions that are meant to be portrayed in its original voicing. It's hard for me to watch somebody in Korean, somebody that is Korean, that I know, for example, with Squid Game, that I know they would have an accent, but they're speaking perfect English and it just doesn't match. It kills it for me. And I know it does for other people too. You can be the greatest voice actor in the world, but it's really, really hard to match the state that the person was in, the mood, what they were feeling that day, what kind of feelings and actions are that they're drawing upon, or feelings it's gurgling inside that they're, you know, using it as fuel. Somebody else somewhere else in a vocal booth is not going to match that, period. I don't care who you are, what you say, they're just not going to. You're not going to match that intensity, what they're feeling in that exact moment. And it just comes across less authentic, which damages the show as a whole for me. Now, of course, it doesn't change the plot. It doesn't change, you know, the end result of the storytelling, but it affects the way that the story is being told. By the way, if you're getting value out of the video, please hit the like button, and there's a subscribe button if you want to stick around. I'm not hating on voice actors, by the way. I've done voice acting work. I do voice acting work. I love it. It's really fun. You know, you get to pretend. I mean, what better way to get paid than to just pretend, you know, just to for a moment, an hour or two, just be somebody that you're not, you know, just to escape. This persons have different backgrounds and different problems, and you're trying to put yourself in that person's shoes, and you're trying to play. Like James Marsters told me in the interview, nobody wants to watch actors work. They want to watch actors play, and play very well. So I like doing that. That really resonated with me when he said that. And again, what better way to get paid and to play. You play and you get paid. I mean, that's literally one of the greatest jobs on earth. So yeah, again, like, I'm not hating on the voice actors at all. A lot of the stuff that I have here, I use for my voice acting gigs. So yeah, it's just to, if there's voice actors watching me and talk about this, I'm not hating on you guys at all. Now, if you don't want to read what's on the screen because you think that's going to take away from the overall experience, then fine. I get it. I really do. I get it. I grew up in a different country. If I had to watch something that was made here in America, I had to watch it dubbed. And as a kid, there are certain things that I prefer to watch dubbed. Like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Some of those voices became iconic voices to me. But the Portuguese voices, and it's honestly a little hard to watch the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in English, as weird as that sounds. I know it sounds weird, but it's hard because I got used to watching and hearing those voices, and those are the voices for me. But again, it doesn't take away from the fact that I can watch any other Will Smith movie and be totally fine, because I love Hitch, and Hitch was one of my favorite movies ever. And again, there's no right or wrong here. It's really what you like at the end. I'm just saying that I like to watch how it's meant to be. I'm kind of a purist that way. I tend to reject things very quickly if they're not meant to be the way that they're supposed to be, and that's just the way I am. There's nothing I can do to change that. Sometimes I catch myself doing that, and I try to recorrect and redirect, but sometimes it's just nature, and you can't change some of the things that you do. What are your preferences? Did you watch Squid Game in Korean, or did you watch it in English? What is your preference to begin with? What do you like to do for other shows? Anything else that you watch that might have a different language? Anyways, let me know, because down below there'll be 2 videos, my latest video and a playlist that I want you guys to check out. And because I am talking about dubbing and things like that, it will be my Squid Game playlist. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like so you don't miss anything. Got plenty of content here. Make yourself at home, and I'll catch you on the next one.